Global happenings today. We communicate, we analyze global news. Stay tuned.
Hello, great people. Welcome back to Global Happenings today. We're so excited to have you again. The ministerial screening on the floor of the Senate will be taking place on Monday, and already it is gathering so much dust because of the disagreement between senators from different political parties. Don't forget that in the ninth Senate, it has been a case of just walking in and taking a bow and walking out, and that was why the performance of ministers during that period was very dismal. But this time around, one of the senators, talking about the majority lead, the Senate leader, had sent out a strong signal. In occasion, he attended to all the ministers that it's going to be a tough one. But in reply, the former minority leader had to lambast him a great deal that it's going to be the same thing. But then let's look at how the disagreement went, because already Nigerians are going to see possibly the best moment in the ministerial screening. Now, according to the news, ahead of Monday's commencement of the screening of the 28 ministerial nominees forwarded to the Senate by President Bola Ahmed Tinubu, senators have disagreed sharply on the screening processes. The Senate Majority Leader Opeyemi Bamidele, APC Ekiti Central, and Chairman Senate Committee on Media and Public Affairs Yemi Adaramodu, APC Ekiti South, are saying that the screening of the ministerial nominees would be thorough and not take a bow and go in as in the past. However, the former Senate Minority Leader Eninaya Abaribe Abia South sharply disagree with them, saying that nothing new will happen. Another senator who spoke with us on the condition of anonymity agreed with Senator Abaribe. The senator said with the list comprising former governors, senators, and members House of Representatives, it would be a take a bow and go show. Speaking, Senator Abaribe, in his words, says that the screening of the ministerial list will not be different. Nothing has changed to give any signal of a change in methodology. Recall that the President of the Senate, Godswill Akpabio, had on Thursday read out the 28 ministerial nominees sent in by President Bola Ahmed Tinubu for screening at the National Assembly, scheduled to commence on Monday. Also, Senator Dara Modu, while addressing journalists on Thursday, had boasted that the senators would be thorough during the screening as they would dwell on experience, character, personality, background, among others, just as there will be no take a bow and go except when there are no questions. Senator Yemi Adara Modu had said, according to him, that this time screening will be very thorough. It's not going to be a situation where the screening will be anyhow. We are going to know the background of the nominees, and we are not going to disappoint Nigerians. We are very much aware of the high expectation of those who will assist the president in fulfillment of his mandate and the constitution. To satisfy the expectation of Nigerians for high velocity performance, we will I mark not earmark the performance. The screening will be very thorough, but there will still be they take a bow and go. The senators will scrutinize the character and ability of every nominee, thorough screening for everyone who will be minister until he or she have ideals about everything, but in core specialties like health, yes, the minister must be a professional. The 10th Senate will not disappoint Nigerians. The team will bring oxygen, the change to the economy. Character of the nominee must be carried in the resume, but we will not manufacture questions and allegations against anybody. He advised that as the list has been read out, anyone who has anything against him can channel such to the right quarters. Although the Senate is not supposed to sit on Mondays, but because of the importance attached to this national assignment, we have suspended all the rules. On Monday, we are not supposed to have plenary, we should know, but we have suspended all rules. In fact, we are supposed to go on our annual vacation. We have suspended it for the benefit of this assignment. This is a national assignment, very crucial and very pertinent. It is necessary and compulsory for us to be at the chamber on Monday at 11 a.m. All other days, 10 a.m. Senator Adara Modu, who disclosed that there will be no allocation of time for any nominee, said if a single nominee takes up to 3 hours or a whole day, so be it. A nominee who has been brought forward must explain himself. After explaining, nobody asks question that you are this or that, we will not manufacture it. On the usual take about which has become a norm for former senators, he said it is norm and not an anathema. The Senate spokesperson has said that even if you came to National Assembly to submit a paper, you must take a bow. So the issue of taking bow is not an anathema, it is tradition. It is not a slang for complacency. It does not mean you cannot be held accountable, it is just a norm. On allegation of craft against someone, the nominee, Adaramodu said that all had gone through security check from the executive, adding, if there is any red flag raised, we will look into it. Collaborating, the spokesperson, Senator Opeyemi Bamidele, reiterated that the Senate will be thorough with the screening of the ministerial nominees. He spoke on at a program tagged 24 Hours Marathon Praise and Worship Service organized by the Admirers to mark his 60th birthday celebration held at the Palatial Obafemi Awolowo Civic and Convention Center in Ado-Ekiti. He said that the Senate will scrutinize the ministers thoroughly to ascertain their competence and capabilities to serve Nigeria diligently and in such a way that will bring dividend of democracy to the populace. He said, let me assure Nigerians that the screening won't be only bow and go, except for those who have been members of the National Assembly before and whom we knew and appreciated that they have the wherewithal to give Nigerians qualitative leadership. Nigerians expect us to be thorough. They are expecting us to do a thorough screening, but taking a bow and go is not an parliamentary convention. It has become a practice all over the world. The people must be a former member of the parliament who is well known to us, somebody we have confidence in his ability. We are going to follow the Constitution to ensure that we deliver our mandates to make those who voted for us happy. This will occur at the level of Parliament oversight functions and at the committee level. And in responding to this, the former spokesperson, I'll take that again. Tinubu Ministerial list is made up of former governor of Kaduna State, Nasser El-Rufai, his counterpart from Rivers, Nyesom Wike, card-carrying member of main opposition People Democratic Party, PDP, the immediate past governor of Jigawa State, Abubakar Badaru, the former governor of Ebonyi State, Dave Umahi, who is currently deputy majority leader in the Senate, and the current acting national chairman of the governing All Progressive Congress APC, Senator Abubakar Kyari, who represented Borno North in the 8 and 9 Senate. Other people on the list has already been mentioned in our previous reading. All right, let's look at this issue of taking a bow. How true would this be? It's not going to be a new thing because already we know that unfortunately when it comes to position of repute like this, and also looking at the fact that the president is of the same political party with majority of the senators in the Senate, there is no way they can castigate his list, being that the people whom he is sending forward, the president has already said, these are the people I want to work with. They will give me results. So there is no way any of them will be dropped. Yes, so the issue of taking a bow and going is going to be a normal thing. And unfortunately, the people recycled this time around are very known faces. despite the fact that they've not performed superbly in their previous engagement as governors and also as senators. I know there's nothing new they are going to do, just like Abaribe had rightly said, and that is what will still position Nigeria in a very downtrodden, or let me say, downside of development. Because unfortunately, if you don't have ministers who are up and running and who knows their onions, automatically you're going to see a replay of what we passed through in the previous administration. But however, Nigerians are waiting to see how interesting it will look like. Let's see if for the first time the Senate will have to put pressure on the nominees to truly deserve their nomination, or they are going to just laugh around and allow these guys to go scot-free, and then continue with the routine of this malperformance in different ministries. That's what we would like to run it up.